Hi, today we're going to look at how to factor trinomials with a leading coefficient that's greater than 1. Let's get started. So here's the problem that we're going to start out with. 5x squared minus 17x minus 12 equals 0. And what we're going to do is we're going to start by factoring this trinomial the same way we would if we had a trinomial with a coefficient of 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to do our big X method. Okay, and the way we start that is we multiply the first number and the last number, which will give us negative 60. So we're going to write that on the top. And then we take the middle number, we're going to put that on the bottom, negative 17. So this is telling us that we're looking for two numbers that multiply to negative 60 and add to negative 17. So at this point, what you want to do is you either want to make a mental list or make a list on your paper, which is what we're going to do today. So we're looking at numbers that are factors of 60. So we have 1 and 60, which will not add to negative 17. We have 2 and 30. Again, that doesn't give us 17. We have 3 and 20, which could give us 17. And remember, we want two numbers that multiply to negative 60. So that tells us that one of them needs to be a negative. So if we make 20 a negative 20, then if we add them, that gives us negative 17. So these are the numbers that we are looking for. So we can fill them in the rest of our X. Okay, and what we're going to do next is we're going to rewrite our original problem, but what we're going to do is we're going to split the middle term. So we'll start the same way with 5x squared, and then we're going to use our numbers that we found from our factors. We're going to do positive 3x and negative 20x, and then end the problem with negative 12 from the beginning. So our original problem hasn't changed at all. 3x minus 20x is still negative 17, so we didn't change it. What we're going to do next is draw a line down the center, and what we're going to do is find the greatest common factor with the front half of our equation. So 5x squared plus 3x. Our greatest common factor there is an x, so we can put that on the outside. And then what's left for the inside is going to be 5x plus 3. Okay, then we look at the second half and we look for a greatest common factor to take out. We can take out a negative 4. And left on the inside is 5x plus 3. Okay, and at this point, you want to make sure that what's inside your parentheses is the exact same. So we're going to take that, 5x plus 3, and put that in one set of parentheses, and then we're going to take what's on the outside, x minus 4, put that in another set of parentheses. And that's our factored form of our trinomial from the beginning. Then we have one more step since we are solving it, set equal to 0. What we're going to do is we're going to take both of these sets of parentheses and set the expressions inside equal to 0. So we have x minus 4 equals 0 and 5x plus 3 equals 0. And now all we have to do is solve these very small equations. So we would add 4 to both sides, and we get x equals 4. And then we can subtract 3 from both sides. So we have 5x equals negative 3. Divide both sides by 5, and we have x equals negative 3 over 5. So these are going to be our two solutions, x equals 4 and x equals negative 3 over 5 from our original equation. And that's how you factor a trinomial with a leading coefficient greater than 1.